Why did the alien throw beef at an asteroid? Because he wanted a little meteor. Aww. Hey guys, welcome to Conspiracy Cults and Cover-ups. And yes, we're going there. Today's episode is going to be out of this world because we're going to talk about aliens. And just like McDonald's, a little cattle mutilation. So if you have a weak stomach or are sensitive to these types of topics, you might want to sit this one out. But for the rest of us, just a disclaimer before we begin, this is purely for entertainment purposes only and does not reflect our personal views or beliefs. We mean no disrespect to anyone, and all the information is comprised of research we've gotten off the internet. So with that said, let's put on our tinfoil hats, grab a beverage, and get comfortable as we take this journey down the rabbit hole. Back in the year 1999, on an early summer day in Colorado, a rancher named Tom Miller began his day with his usual routine and set off to start working his family's cattle ranch, where he discovered one of his cows had died over the course of the evening. First, he suspected that it had died naturally, but when he came closer to inspect it, he discovered that not only the cow was dead, but it had been mutilated, having its ears, eyes, and tongue removed, along with all of its blood being drained with no signs of struggle, almost as if someone or something had sucked out all 12 pounds of its blood without spilling a drop around the carcass. Its ears, eyes, and tongue were also removed with surgical precision. Tom had worked on his family's cattle ranch for over 60 years and has never seen any kind of predator that could have caused this type of injury. Tom contacted the sheriff, who later came out and made a report and agreed how bizarre the incident was. But there was nothing that the sheriff could do to shed light on the situation. So the case was shoveled and remains a disturbing mystery till this very day. Predators don't usually attack this way, draining the animal of all its blood and removing body parts such as eyes and ears, while leaving the rest of the carcass intact. But oddly, this is just one of many cases that have been reported all around the world. Author and paranormal investigator Chris O'Brien has spent 20 years researching these strange incidents.
Cattle mutilations and livestock mutilations are a global phenomenon. In England, you've had horses and sheep. There were cases reported in Australia in the 50s. There's been approximately 2,500, 3,000 cases in South America since 2000. There's been thousands of cases in the United States, going all the way back to the 50s.
In all of the cases he investigated over the years, they all have the same things in common, being that they all were livestock or farm animals that died unexpectedly, under suspicious circumstances, the carcasses being reportedly drained of blood, as well as the removal of the eyes, ears, tongues, lips, and even internal organs, without any points of entry in some cases. Carried out with surgical precision, the cuts cauterized with intense heat. Reports of this lead all the way back to the 50s, but this phenomenon gained public attention in the 90s when it became known as cattle mutilation and associated with alien phenomena, and it being showcased on hit TV shows such as The X-Files and Outer Limits. Be it the work of some disturbed ranchers or of extraterrestrial origin, these reports are disturbing and still continue to this very day. So if you live on a ranch, you better be careful. Or even you might too wake up in the morning to discover Bessie looking like she went on a double date with Dracula and Freddy Krueger. Maybe keep the cattle at home for the evening, where you guys can pop some popcorn, turn off the lights, and enjoy another episode of Conspiracies, Cults, and Cover-ups. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to join the cult. And enjoy content such as this fresh off the press 3 more times a week. And as always, chemtrails in the sky, UFOs on the horizon. Have a wonderful night.
There we go. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.